Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps, is waking up to an absolute nightmare. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. Always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine, no lollipops, no fairy dust, no magic tricks today. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, Las Vegas, Nevada is in bad shape. We got a bad look going on for the city that never sleeps, Sin City. Insane, the stuff that we continue to have to unpackage as we monitor the health of the U.S. housing market. Because if we lose the U.S. housing market, friends, we lose everything. The whole economy will crash. And we are now on crash watch. No longer a question, hey, Scott, I don't think this is a real estate bubble because the supply and demand, blah, blah, blah. Throw it all out the window. Throw the playbook out the window on this one. Insane, this stuff, right? Insanity. We'll get out of the problem in the solution, but a lot of times we got to talk about what happened, what it's like now, and more importantly, where we're going. And where we're going is absolutely 100% the million-dollar question. I think that's all on our minds right now. At least anybody that's watching today, and congratulations to anybody that's watching today as we stay centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron sharpens iron, my friends. Let me just tell you, from somebody who lived through the last downturn, the 08, we're going to talk about a little bit of that today as we visit a property in Las Vegas. Staggering. Buckle up and strap in. I mean, a viewer warning advised on this. This thing is insane. But as somebody who lived through the 08 crisis and didn't understand the magnitude, and that's the crazy thing about this bubble versus the previous bubble. Everybody's now starting to become painfully aware. This is a flash crash now because of contagion. Our digital diet is much heavier in this bubble than it was in the last one. I always talk about this. This comes down to the psychology of sales. As a trained sales guy, I understand this. The psychology of people. I'm like half real estate professional, half therapist as I operate in the industry and guide people through their real estate needs. It's insane. I always put people's needs before my own. That's the thing for me. Willing to earn people's business later. If they want to get on the sidelines on a big artificially created housing bubble, I support that. I even pretty much encouraged it. Insane, right? Insane. So let's move forward now, friends. This is what we're going to look at today. Las Vegas, Nevada is in a massive free fall. It happened in the last bubble, and like I was about to say, a lot of people are very unaware of the magnitude of the waters we're now swimming in. The perfect storm has been created to collapse the housing bubble. One of the things, I mean, for me, it just made sense from early on when this whole bubble was exploding. There was no solid fundamentals, no solid foundation in which this housing bubble was orchestrated. It was pretty much orchestrated, right? This was an orchestrated event through a health crisis. If not for the health crisis, we're not talking today. So this one had no chance from the beginning. It all comes down to stimulus measures, stimulus money, and stimulus programs implemented through a health crisis. And we overheated that big asset class, the U.S. housing market. The last thing we should have overheated. And then kicked the can too far down the road. Just now starting interest rate hikes way too late, and contagion is sweeping the markets. So the only thing I do see that's similar in this bubble versus the 2008 bubble is a lot of the same suspects now are showing their cracks. Vegas had the same thing happen in the last bubble. They got way too hot, overbuilt, drank the Kool-Aid. It's insane to me. Doing the same thing over, expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. You would think these investors and Wall Street and people and everybody alike just drank this real estate Kool-Aid again. We should have learned our lesson. We didn't. Many people didn't. So congratulations, like I said, to anybody that stuck with the channel. We're going to save American lives, financial lives. I've talked to a lot of you guys, and thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. I know you know that. Thank you for continuing to jump into the comments. Great community on this channel. Great community. We always talk about this is the real estate channel. It's much bigger than real estate. It's much bigger than real estate. It's about helping each other. Our rewards in life, in direct proportion to our contribution, we're contributing by raising awareness, ringing the bell, and sounding the alarm. So let's venture over to Las Vegas, Nevada. Pick one of the thousands of properties we can choose from. It's throwing darts at a map pretty much, and you're going to find a property in trouble. But we're going to read between the lines because this one for me I found very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and roll this footage and we're going to meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, friends, welcome to Las Vegas's crash map. Why is this a crash map? Because every property you're looking at is in fact going through price reductions and starting the race to the bottom. And today's featured property is currently on the market at an oddly priced $182,888 for a one bedroom, one bath, 946 square foot on Flamingo Road. Now, let's take a look at our property. What do we have here? Is this a property, a condo, or a hotel room? It looks like you're about to buy an overpriced hotel room. You can rent these for dirt cheap, but they want to sell you this one. This was probably a pretty good play in the height of the buying euphoria. Have a second property in Las Vegas, Sin City, the city that never sleeps. But this thing is trending the opposite direction as everybody now runs for the exits. Let's dig a little deeper. And our property reads a one-bedroom Princess King suite with balcony, fully furnished condo hotel within walking distance to the famous Las Vegas Strip. This platinum resort unit is move-in ready and features 9-foot ceilings, living room with plasma TV. Now let's go ahead and review its price history. As it sits today, currently offered at $182,888 after its most recent price reduction. It was $199,000 before that, $219,000 before that. But the real kicker, the real elephant in the room is where it was sold back in the last real estate bubble. Somebody paid $364,000 for this property. It's now under $200,000. And when it finally gets an offer, it'll probably be 50% from its original bubble pricing back in 2006. But wait, there's more. At their current price of $188,000, which they probably won't get, your mortgage and interest payment alone is $984,000, but the HOA fees are pushing $700 a month. You're almost paying more for your HOA fee than your cost to own, and by the time this sells, that's probably, in fact, what you would be doing. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So that's what's going on in Las Vegas, Nevada. How shocking is that? We're confirming pretty much 50% off properties. That thing sold. That thing sold in 2006 for almost $400,000. It's now on the market for under $200,000, and that's their asking price with no offers. Where's it going to sell for? Where is a one-bedroom, basically glorified condo? It's a hotel room at best. Like, what are they doing over there? Anyway, the HOA fees are as big as the mortgage payment. It's probably going to be bigger in the mortgage payment when they actually collect an offer on the place. Who would even buy right now? Who is buying in Las Vegas, of all places? For me, personally, there's plenty of areas I would buy. And Las Vegas might be one of them, but it's not right now. I'll tell you that. It is not right now, because first, as we wrap this one up today in final thoughts, friends, listen. We've identified the top of the biggest real estate bubble ever produced in world history. It's when you see never seen before highs in record speed start to trend the opposite direction. We've identified the top of the biggest real estate bubble ever produced in world history. Congratulations. Insane. Now it really becomes, where's the bottom? It's going to be a lot harder, in my opinion, to time the bottom. We'll be able to identify it at some point, but right now we are just getting started this one. It has my full and undivided attention, because not only are recessionary fears here, depressionary fears, and like we've talked about before, in fact, now that I think about it, this is really concerning on one hand. Mainstream media is now reporting on recession, aren't they? They are. What happens if they start reporting on a depression manifesting? It's the nail in the coffin. It's going to be produced purely because mainstream media, as soon as they grab a hold of it, it's over. If it bleeds, it leads. We have to buckle up and strap in. I'll be able to identify the bottom of this one. It's going to be almost as easy as identifying the top. It's when we see the bottom fall out and then prices start to creep back up, and they're going to creep. Right now, I think the reverse course is just as fast as this bubble was created. It's in fact reverse course. The climb out, I believe, is going to be much slower because there's going to be a lot of blowback, a lot of devastation to the U.S. financial system, to the U.S. economy, and a bunch of U.S. families. Stay tuned as I blow the lid off of all of it and protect each and every one of you the best of my ability, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I do want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. There's an email in the description for you as well. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.